What's up out there to all my made men, women, and kids? What's good, yo? Hey, right now I got a good one for you, all right? It's from Boxing Legends TV. The title is this the best Matrix boxer today? The heck's a Matrix boxer? I don't know. If you know, let me know. Shit, let's find out.
Cause it get cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. Need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat.
Alright, let's take a look.
Welcome back to another year-end review here on Boxing Legends TV.
Down goes Gonzalez.
In this series, we recap the entire year of boxing while highlighting and awarding various boxers and other participants for their effort from a bunch of different categories regarding the greatest sport in the world, boxing.
And still, champion of the world. One time became two times, baby.
We like to do things a little differently around here compared to other media outfits, so we've added a bunch of other cool categories that I think you guys will really enjoy.
Canelo Alvarez as the opponent who would eventually step in with Triple G.
If you have enjoyed watching our videos this year, please help by showing your appreciation and smashing that like button. It really does help out more than you can imagine. Without any further ado, let's get straight to it.
He got white hair. They say, yeah, I'm old, but I'm gonna show you how these hands move. Hand speed, category 1.
We thought that we could get the video up and running at a quick tempo by highlighting the fastest boxers and boxers' performances of the year. In third place, we have Alexander Usyk, who put on 2 dominant performances this year over Michael Hunter and Marco Rude, the latter being a complete destructive masterclass in the Super Series Muhammad Ali Trophy. Being a cruiserweight, Usyk obviously isn't as fast as many of the lower-weight boxers, but he does train under Anatoly Lomachenko, who also trains his son Vasily, and I'm sure many of you guys know him and the type of skill set he brings to the ring.
Right now, and Google Vasily Lomachenko.
He put his arm down, yeah, he put that
best
in.
boxer that's
He put
ever
it down.
Usyk fights similar to a bigger version of Lomachenko and is regarded as the #1 guy in his division, looking very dominant, so far being undefeated with a record of 13-0.
I gotta check that back later.
In the runner-up position, we had Mr. Gary Russell Jr. back in action after a painful long time out of the ring.
Yeah, he wants to try to return as much as he can. Good shots by him.
Sweet combination executed by Russell, and the quick pivot reestablishing his position.
If you have seen Russell box before, you'll know this guy is probably the fastest boxer in the world, and he has been for quite some time.
Damn, like that.
Since his first and only loss to Lomachenko in 2014, he has bounced back with a few good victories and regained his WBC featherweight crown.
He's not a boxer, so he's not going to be able to move.
He should hold, though. Yeah, now he's trying to hold there. Good push off by Russell.
And it's a tsunami by Gary Russell Jr.
At least he
in the 3rd round.
Taking the #1 slot can be no other than the fiery-fisted super middleweight David Benavidez.
He was not erratic and now uppercuts, followed by hooks. Look at this work by David Benavidez with his back on the ropes.
Damn, what the hell happened? 7 points.
2017 saw him take to the ring 3 times, picking up.
Come on. Yeah, I thought I saw that shit, man. Hey, smile at him, see, that's the shit that
2017 saw him take to the ring 3 times, picking up his first world title along the way as his record progressed to 19-0 with 17 knockouts.
Jackson bending down.
Hold on, is that the other dude that said it was fast?
Most notably, his obliteration over Rogelio Medina in May earlier this year made the headlines for a truly spectacular finish.
Son. What the? Nah, bro. Nah, hell no. That nigga was.
Made
He
the
gotta be
headlines for a
tired,
truly
bro.
spectacular
Hold
finish.
up. Sorry. I gotta slow this down, people. Like I gotta actually slow that shit down. That nigga moving so damn fast, bro. Hold up. Slow it down. Let's just slow it down. maybe you can see it this time.
Medina in May earlier this year made the headlines.
He grabbed him. Bop. Gut. Ooh. Yo, he threw that elbow like he was about to hit him with that HP. Hey. Damn, son. He just stood there, bro. That nigga, he was tired. Yo, that boy was tired, son. He was tired. That's what it was. That boy was tired, bro.
Headlines.
Like, he's still moving so fast. Like, and that shit is slowed down. Let's go back, yo. Let's go back, because, yo, my man is moving so fast that even when it's slowed down, he's still moving fast. Like. Category 2, Matrix boxes. Jeez.
Our next category leads us to the style that seems to be getting a lot of people excited in boxing again, and that's the Ultra Instinct / Matrix style / well, you know what we're talking about. The defensive and offensive trickery that once analyzed back looks nothing short of physics defying.
Dodge it, son.
In third place, we have the Adam Booth trained Unified Bantamweight Champion.
I see it, that's why they call it the Matrix. Because he's dodging shit like he's fucking Neo and shit.
Adam Booth trained Unified Bantamweight Champion Ryan Burnett.
Go back, bro. Watch, one, Like, he's like...
In third place, we have the Adam Booth trained Unified Bantamweight Champion Ryan Burnett.
Matrix that nigga. Yeah.
Burnett
every
moved his record
move
to
he's
18-0
in,
this year
every
with 3
swing
fantastic
he's
performances
missing.
that saw him capture his first world title and then unify in his very next bout.
Like, he can see that shit coming from a mile away. Look.
The style he brings to the ring
Like,
is nothing
like
short of
it's not hitting that
the
boy.
way
It's
that
not
he
hitting
boxes
him.
with such
It's not
precision and speed without really needing to lift his guard up.
He don't have to lift his guard up. That's fucked up, bro. He said he don't have to lift his guard up.
The 25-year-old from Belfast has certainly been a bit overlooked by much of the boxing press in these year-end awards, and I think it's time someone highlighted the amazing year this super talented kid had.
He wants to pick them all up. WBC vacant at the moment for now. He deserves a lot of credit, Ryan Burnett, unified champion of the world.
Thanks, Eddie.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's nice
we have
now.
another Adam Booth trained
That
fighter
nigga
at number
nice
2
now, huh?
with a hot rising prospect that everyone is hyped about in Pretty Boy Josh Kelly.
So that's number 2, Matrix fighter. Okay. Bro,
Kelly
he's not
only
even
turned
swinging,
pro in
bro.
April this year,
He's not
but already
swinging,
has
bro.
a lot of fans
He's not swinging,
and
bro.
speed without really needing to
He's not
lift his guard
swinging,
up.
bro. Like, he's not swinging, bro. Like, he's playing with the nigga. He's not even throwing a punch. Matrix. Imagine being a dude that's
Kelly only
swinging
turned pro
out.
in April this year, but already has a lot of fans believing he's got the skills to go all the way to the top.
If you're watching and you sit in the top 30, please get in touch. It's a lovely Friday for Christmas.
You that one swinging on that nigga, you
Obviously,
just
at
can't
such
hit
an early
him,
stage in
yo.
his career, it's hard to gauge just how good he is considering the opponents he's faced. But he hasn't put a foot wrong yet, and has shown amazing speed and explosive
I
power
would
while
love to watch
continuously
that
flexing that
match,
eye-catching
man. I would love
Matrix
to watch
style.
this match. Nope, not fast enough. Nope. Nope.
At number 1, we have the man that literally made the Matrix style of boxing popular and fun to watch again, Vasily Lomachenko.
He should call himself
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko because all these undefeated fighters keep quitting right
Number
after
one.
they realize this is no longer an athletic competition. And now he's about to kick my ass.
Oh, what a sensational right hook.
Lomachenko surprised me this year, as I never thought he'd be able to improve as drastically as he has over the last 12 months or so.
He's skillfully inclined. The technician, or whatever they call him, high tech, is definitely him. But he fights anybody that they put in front of him. That's what I love to see. He is a true champion, and he don't care who it may be, what weight it may be, where, when, or why, he will show up.
In the gym, he's still finding ways to sharpen his game and refine those awesome moves that saw him dominate and ultimately forced to retire 5 opponents, 3 of which were from this year, which is a nice steady activity rate for a modern-day boxer.
See, that's the type of shit, yo, where niggas be trying to fuck with you, bro.
Oh, stop it!
Yes, he is!
Yes, he is! All right, category 3, best performance. Who gives the best performance?
The performance of the year is normally a hard one to get people to agree on. It's either you like early dominant knockouts or 12-round masterclasses. But I personally feel you can balance a match of both. And that brings us perfectly to number 3, with Srisakat's or Rumpaside's destructive rematch performance over pound-for-pound star Ramon Gonzalez.
That Chocolatito in Srisakat's Rumpaside has simply found the guy, the one person on the planet who might have his number.
You have to obviously respect Rumpaside's power, very strong power.
Besides throwing heavy shots to the head and the body.
Yeah. He's still dodging shit, bro. There's nobody on him and he's still dodging. He's still dodging. Watch this shit, watch this shit. Like right at right? He's ready.
Besides throwing heavy shots to the
head. Niggas laying down, niggas laying down. Look.
Colossal right hook by Srisakat's Rumpaside. And rather than to throw, he's allowed Soren Bisay to throw.
Yeah, that man's ear was just flying, son.
And this is it. This is it. He is knocked out. Tremendous performance. Spectacular performance.
Billy Joe Saunders' recent win over the dangerous power puncher David Lemieux is like watching Pablo Picasso paint the perfect picture.
See number 2.
True boxing should look like when you get a guy who just comes at you and who's a stalker.
Like that move just then. He didn't run, he didn't hold.
He was simply 2 steps ahead at all times, making him miss with ease and coming back with some perfectly timed shots of his own.
He put a boxing move on him, and it's like watching a web gem in baseball. And that's like watching a power hitter in baseball.
Right side of the stage, right? Yo. Like you can read that shit, you don't dance. Look at him.
So much for just the jab. Some solid left hands over the top. Billy Joe Saunders.
He's keeping that shit wide open, bro. He's keeping it wide open.
Golovkin, you keep saying you want my WBO belt when I was 14 stone out of shape and wasn't in love with boxing. Then you wanted to fight me. Fight me now. Now fight me. We'll see a different story. You should be punching fresh air.
Saunders made his 3rd WBO title defense this year and moved his record to 26-0.
Did you see Billy Joe Saunders
against Lemieux?
Yeah, against
Who's
Lemieux.
Gonna beat him?
He's amazing.
He might be a Triple H. He's amazing.
Homeboy
like all
misses with a huge swinging like right hand. He goes like this into the stands like he misses it. Yeah. Just puts on the brakes. Billy Joe looks like as if, who are you trying to hit?
Of course, it would be criminal to look past the matador performance from Vasily Lomachenko over Jason Sosa in April.
Lomachenko is one of those fighters who has so many oh my god did you see that moves, like a rapper with punchlines where you got to keep rewinding because they're coming so fast at you you don't remember. You can't keep up with them all.
See tried desperately to make the fight competitive, but Vasily was in full Matrix mode, dodging and slipping everything and then coming
full
back
Matrix
with some mind-blowing combinations.
I see what he's talking about now, man. Full Matrix mode, like. Yeah. It's a 2 Matrix fighters too, right? That was the 2. The 1 and 2.
Quite like Lomachenko.
Like the ball. Like the ball.
When Loma fights like this, it's going to be a tough fight for anyone to have success, regardless of the weight class.
Yeah, that's just hell, yo. That's just hell. Matrix fighters.
Our next category will be dedicated to the top contenders of the year. So these are guys that may not hold a belt yet, or are only 1 or 2 defenses into their reign, and are making big noise without being regarded as elite pound-for-pound fighters. Number 3 will have to go to Chris Eubank Jr. for his emphatic one-sided wins over Reynolds Lindley, Arthur Abraham, and Avni Yildirim, the last of which ended in a brutal knockout.
Stumble. He stood there like Superman, bro.
The 28-year-old super middleweight from Brighton won over a lot of fans this year for his exciting fighting style.
I'm sorry, I gotta say, he just stood there like Superman, like, got him.
The 28-year-old super middleweight from Brighton won over a lot of fans this year for his exciting fighting style that many believe will see him go on to be victorious in the Super Series tournament.
Damn, son.
He's brash, he's cocky, he showboats, but ultimately he's trying to put on a show for the fans watching at home. And that's something you have to respect from an entertainment point of view.
He was like, he was hitting them all in it. He was like,
I've been majorly impressed with both of the Charlo brothers for the last few years.
Damn, son, side of his face, man.
I'm the new Sugar Ray Leonard at 160. I feel like it's my turn, and I'm gonna go get it.
They're both out to prove themselves as the best in their respected weight categories and express their confidence regularly.
And so I knew I was gonna have to get in there and be a dog and be a lion.
And then you started dogs bark.
In particular, Jermell Charlo had a standout 2017 with victories over Charles Hartley and Erickson Lubin. The latter being a fight that was being viewed as a complete coin flip by the boxing public before he went out and flattened him in the first round.
Oh, damn, he put the legs.
Jermell now has a record of 30-0 and will undoubtedly be featuring in a pound-for-pound being a fight that was being viewed as a complete coin flip by the boxing public before he went out and flattened him in the first round.
Okay.
Jermell now has a record of 30-0 and will undoubtedly be featuring in a pound-for-pound list next year rather than a Contenders list.
Man. For Category 5, Best Knockout.
Knockout of the Year has been a tough one to narrow down. From January to December, we have been treated by some of the finest KOs in recent years. But our number 3 slot goes to the fastest knockout in championship history. Zolani Tete versus Sibaniso Gonya. Check it out.
One of the great avoided fighters. I think very much so, John. An avoided man indeed. Oh, that's the reason why.
He just stepped in.
At number 2, we have the David Lemieux shootout with fellow knockout merchant Curtis Stevens. The fans knew the fight was never going to go the distance, but I don't think many expected someone to be laid out for 5 minutes unconscious.
I didn't see that one coming.
At number 1, we have the frightening knockout blow delivered by Mikey Garcia over Dayon.
That was all she wrote right there.
Make sure that you tune in to part 2 of this video next time. We'll be finishing off the year-end awards with categories like Fighter of the Year and the Fan Favorite Fight of the Year.
That was all she wrote, bro.
Lots of epic stuff to come.
The Matrix, I love seeing that shit. That shit right there is that reminds me of what? Muhammad Ali, right? When you watch him fighting, when you watched him fighting and he was dodging shit like that. That's what that reminds you of. And these young boys, they're taking it to a whole nother level. You see what the heck is going on. Niggas is dodging their punches like forward, like it's like he sees every punch that comes towards him, so he knows where it's gonna be. So his head is like not in that area. Yeah. Big up to all the Matrix fighters. Yo, go and check Boxing Legends TV out. You know what I'm saying? Go check that next one. Episode 2 for that one. Is this the best Matrix boxer today? Go check him out, man. Go check him out. Boxing Legends TV. Damn. Ain't much more to say. Besides, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Go to Boxing Legends TV. Hit that like and subscribe. Man, makes it crazy. Be good to yourself and everyone else.
And that good guy could change, especially if you short change. So fuck is my ransom, huh? Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back.